let's have a quick sneak peek at what I've got for Christmas before somebody catches me. This is it, this is it, this is it. I can't wait for Christmas. Can't wait to try these out. I'm not going to get everything out though because somebody will catch me. So I got the Bare Minerals nude set, and I like the look of these. Oh my god, look at my nails. Anyway, that's one of my Christmas gifts, and look at this baby. Oh my gosh, you all know what that is. If you don't know what it is, it's the Becca 6 highlighter palette. It's called Ski, Snow Ski, but anyway, I had a quick peek and it's beautiful. I cannot wait to get this. Someone's coming. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Just to let you know, it's freezing where I am at the moment. I'm in the south and it is cold outside today. Today video, I think I'm going to enjoy it. It's just going to be a nice, quick, easy video. No get ready with me's. It's just to talk about what things I found out along the way which can help you look better. So it's how to make your current self look better and improve on the way we look. And one of my mottos in life is if you look good, you feel good. That's what I tend to feel anyway. So yeah, these are just little tips and advice on things that I have found helpful for me, and I'm sure maybe some people have heard of these before, but it's 2017, towards the end of 2017, and I'm not sure who's about on YouTube who's looking for, you know, new uploads to show what I found most recently, what's helping me to improve on certain things. And we're going to be talking about skin basically, and just other issues that we have as people, and let's get into it. So when I say look better, I don't mean how we can look better and look like Kim Kardashian. So yeah, it's not talking about looking like a supermodel and all the beautiful women out there who are on the front cover of magazines and on Instagram. It's basically just things which help, you know, because I want to train to be a makeup artist. I always feel that what the job is to make that person who's sitting in front of you the best version of themselves. So you know, you can't come to someone and say, I want to look like that, I want to look like that. That would be amazing if we could do that. But just a better version of yourself and what we can do to help with that. And the first thing I would like to mention is under eye cream. One I found recently is the Olay Eye Transforming Cream. It doesn't transform anything. It just gives a little bit more of a brighter effect. Sorry, that was my phone. Just gives a little bit more of a brightening effect under the eye. And what I'm going to do through the video, not all the way through, just parts of it, is insert a picture of an example of how I would use the products I'm talking about. So this Oil of Olay transforming cream is basically just a nice under eye cream. It's quite lightweight. It has a nude sheer colour to it. It's not heavy, and it blends very nice into the skin. And the secret with it is just to, as with any under eye creams, you pat it in, because that is my most troublesome area, is under my eyes. I get very wrinkly and crinkly. So I find this gives the extra moisture that I need, so it's good for that, and it's good for brightening the area. And you just tap it into the eyes before you do your makeup, obviously, and after you've cleansed and put whatever else you put on your face as part of your routine, serum, daily moisturizer. But I find this is quite a nice cream. It's not heavy, and it does give you a nice brightening effect once you've put it on. You just let that dry and sit there, and then you can go ahead and finish applying your makeup. So I will insert a picture. I'm not going to edit in yet. I'm going to be working on that. Hopefully I'll get it down in 2018. I will get better at editing my uploads. So I'll just be inserting pictures now, I guess. So this is just a little picture to show you how I'm applying the cream and how it's brightening my area under my eye quite nicely. Of how to do the cream. The next thing is eyebrows. Eyebrows, I know you know they're important. They have been very popular in the up and coming, not the up and coming, in the recent years. Oh my God. Shush. In the recent years, eyebrows have become a major big deal for people. I used to go out all the time at the weekend with my friends, and I'm talking 15 years ago plus, and no one gave a damn about eyebrows, nails, lip filler, tanning. You might put a bit of false tan on. You might do that. But apart from that, no one gave, you know, you just worked with what you had and you was out the door and you still had a really good night. Things have changed. They really have. So eyebrows are a really big deal, and I love that I take care of my eyebrows now, and you know, they do make your appearance look much better. They do frame your face. So what I would recommend in that is to start off in letting them grow, letting them get how quite messy, and then going somewhere professional and getting them tinted and plucked, and they create that shape, they create that template you need for you to carry on and maintaining it. So I do that every 4 to 6 weeks. I go down to my local lady who does my eyebrows. She tints them and she plucks them and she trims them for me, and then that gives me the template I need just to carry on and looking after them. So I did have them microbladed, and I was very disappointed. I don't think the effect lasted on me as long as it should have done, and the only thing that they said to me was some people cannot take the pigmentation, blah blah blah. But no, I did love the effect for the first 4 weeks, and then it started to fade quite quickly. Not disappeared totally, because you can still tell that I have, you know, had them done, but they were a lot more. I mean, they look quite good at the moment, so I'm not going to moan. Anyway, so once you've done that and you've made, you took the time out to get them tidied up, you invest in a brow pencil as such as the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow stick, which is an angled. I'm sure people have heard of these before. Mine's not twisting up for some reason. Is it run out? I'm twisting it the wrong way. So yeah, it's just a very thin, natural looking. You can get different shades obviously to match the closest to your brows, and then it's a nice, quick and easy way to do your brows when you're in a rush, and I love using it for convenience. It's really good for convenience. So if you've got it down packed where you can use one of these really well, you can go ahead and invest in the one of these, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow. I got the dark brown, and this takes a little bit more time, a little bit more skill, but I find it gives a more defined look. So if you really want to make your brow stand out, this is what you use. So yeah, that's what I would recommend in doing for your brows, and I'll insert a picture of the difference it makes when you do your brows and when you don't do your brows. So I know there's plenty of people who watch YouTube, if they're like me, and they watch video after video, and I'm sure you're well aware of brows, but this is for people who are not aware of the difference having your eyebrows done can make to your face. It's a big difference, and I will insert a picture now. So you can really see the difference there, where I've done one side of my face and the other side I haven't done the eyebrows. You can tell it makes a big difference. The next thing I want to talk about is highlighters. We love highlighters. Everyone loves highlighters. I don't know what age I'm going to start feeling that I can't get away with wearing highlighters. I don't know. And the best ones, obviously, the beautiful ones, the powders, and my favourites is the Becca Opal. I haven't got the Champagne Pop. I've got the Mary Lou Luminizer, which is outstandingly bright. And then I have, I think they're the only two powders that I've got. I think they are. Although on the intro of this video, you saw me do a sneak peek of what I'm getting. I haven't spoiled my Christmas present. I weren't being a bad girl. I knew I was getting it because I chose it, but I'm not allowed it till Christmas. So that's me, you know, that's my husband. He won't let me have my toys until Christmas, but I knew I was getting it, so I wasn't being mean or I didn't spoil anything. But I had a sneak peek I wanted to show you guys, and I cannot wait to try that out. That is the Becca Esprit Ski Glow palette, I think it's called. It's not brand new, but it's quite recent, and I was looking for a high-end palette of different colours, and that just looked to die for. I could not wait to try it. I'll be doing a video using it, and I'm sure they're going to be mad that I'm talking about it because I haven't had it yet, but or even showed anyone. But yeah, they're the only two powders that I've got, and I find that, I know I've just gone ahead and got that for Christmas, but liquid highlighters seem to work better for older skin, and it's because I find it doesn't look too powdery and sits on my face. This blends into the skin. I'm wearing it today. It's very, very subtle, and it blends into the skin, whereas a powder highlight tends to leave like not when you need a degree in English, it leaves like a not a stripe, but it's more heavy and it shows your features more, accentuates your lines and sits on the face a bit more prominent, where this blends into your skin. So I find liquid highlighters work the best. So if you want to, if you've been messing around with highlighters and you're finding them not quite working for you, then I would suggest try a liquid highlighter, as they blend very much easier into the skin. So as you can see, I love my liquid highlighters. I've got this is drugstore, and it's a Revolution. This baby is beautiful, but takes a lot of blending, and you need to apply it with your fingers. You cannot do it. I tried it with a sponge. I tried it with what did I try it with? I tried applying it to my hand, dipping the sponge in. It didn't work. So this one is a gorgeous unicorny. I know we're not at that age where we can pull off unicorn doll looks, but for the summer, when you are doing yourself up and doing your face in the summer, and you want to have a really nice pearly pink highlighter, look at that. It's beautiful. It is so shimmery, pinky, pearly. But it's just it's not a really good quality one. So it's nothing like the iconic London. And the other ones I have, these are just NYX Liquid Illuminator, which is very, very good value for money. It does a good job. And then the Maybelline Strobing Liquid, they're both really good for liquid highlighters. I'm not going to swatch them because I've done that on my previous videos for my highlighters. So yeah, powder highlights you need to try and steer clear from if they're not working for you. Also, another thing, green concealers, they're supposed to be part of the colour correcting selection you can use to, this minimises the redness on your skin. This really works. I suffer so bad with red skin, especially after a shower or after I've washed my face. I get very patchy and blotchy and very red. And if I have the time to do it, which is hardly ever, I will dab some of this around my red areas, and it just tones it all down and makes your face much more even in your complexion. So it's basically preparing you for applying your foundation and everything else after that. I really recommend this. It's such a good product. I don't know why I've never heard of it sooner, but any brand will do for if they do a green colour concealer. I find this is really good. This is Freedom by Superdrug, and it's like a pasty feeling. It's a very, very creamy, very thick, so you have to be very careful in how you use it. Don't put too much on. Just barely dab it in there, and then just dab it over the red areas of your skin before you apply your foundation. I don't know if you need to put it on before primer. I'm not a professional yet. So that's that's good. What else can I talk about? I want to talk about all the other imperfections we all moan about. I moan about it especially. I'm one of the people who complain quite a lot about myself, about my appearance, and everyone knows it's not good to do that. You need to build yourself up and love yourself. I do actually love myself. I do love myself. I do, but I do complain about how I look, and it's the obvious things which I complain about: my stomach, the me getting older, with, you know, not looking as young and as beautiful as I used to be. I cannot wear the same clothes that I wore years ago. Unfortunately, now I'm having to watch my daughter, who's 15 years old, starting to wear all these beautiful clothes which I can never pull off. But you know what? It's acceptance. There's nothing, we can't turn the clock back. We can't do anything. And I'm not saying that I will never go down the road of Botox or filler, but I haven't done it yet, and I'm too scared to do it. I'm too scared because I'm scared it will go wrong. I'm scared it'll be too expensive to maintain it. I'm scared that I'll be addicted to it and I won't want to go back, and I'll just want to keep putting stuff in my face. So I don't really want to do it. But when I keep looking in the mirror and you're just noticing all these imperfections, you think, well, what do we do? Do we just grow old gracefully, or do we give nature a helping hand? And I don't judge anyone who does it. I don't know why really young girls are doing it, but they say it's to prevent them for years to come. You know, I mean, I say 30s, you know, fine. So if you want to consider doing it in your 30s, fair enough. I'm on the late side of 30, so it's really becoming a problem for me now, really bad. I don't know where to go with that. I don't need my lips doing. These are my lips. I was blessed with big lips. I got name called for that when I was younger, but who's laughing now? So the other thing what I want to say is a good tip for making your overall appearance feel better, and you just want to give yourself an extra boost, is use some fake tan. Give yourself some colour, and that will instantly make you look better. You know, you won't even even if you're not one of these people who wear a lot of makeup, it will still give you a nice extra boost in how you feel if you look a little bit more tanned. And I use Bondi Sands, and it is a nice coconut scented tanner, and it's one which develops over a few hours, so I always try to put it on in the morning, and then by night time I can wash it off, because it does mess up your bedding. It really messes up your sheets, so I tend to put it on in the morning and then wash it off around 9-10 o'clock at night. And it does, I'm wearing it now, so it's quite a natural tan. It doesn't go patchy, it doesn't fade away patchy. It's quite a reasonable priced product. What is it, £16, $18, 40, sometimes you can get it for 14 when it's in the sale. But yeah, it's I recommend Bondi Sands for a good self tanning product to use, and it does make you feel better. I was going to put a picture up of myself before and after, but I can't find any pictures where I'm not wearing any tanner for some reason, or they're too dark and they're not suitable for me to post. So yes, I do recommend giving yourself a nice tan to make yourself just feel overall better, and just be more adventurous with your makeup. You know, we don't have to just stick to neutral colours the way I've got neutral on today. Neutral's quick, neutral's easy, convenient and simple, but we can also experiment with other things and just have a play and find out what you like. And I'll insert a couple of pictures now. So in this example, I just added a little bit of NYX glitter to the center of my lid, and then this was my very first attempt at anything to do with Halloween. And you know, we'll just see how it goes. You might not like the look of it after you've done it. Doesn't matter, just take it off. That's the beauty of it all. You can just take it off, start again, and see what works for you. But yeah, you can be more adventurous. The sky is the limit with makeup. The sky is the limit. So I'm just going to keep going and see if I can learn more stuff. So if you guys know any tips or advice for me to help me look better, then you need to let me know. So that would be really good if you can do that. And that is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope some people find this helpful, and if you have any questions about the things that I mentioned, you can comment below and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. And that's it, and I can't wait to get Christmas out of the way so I can start filming and editing like a pro. I will be a pro by the end of 2018 and I won't have to deal with this right now. That's it. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you again with another video soon. Bye.